Hello, this is Solomon, and we're going to be looking at a comeback game of Italy versus Japan. Now, so this guy hosts 1v1s on this map sometimes, and recently when I've been playing him, he's been switching from Germany or whatever he is when I joined, but he switches to Japan, which is like really strong. I mean, they have their weaknesses, obviously, mainly lack of heavy infantry, but they're still really strong. And in particular against Italy, they have a counter for basically for everything Italy can do. So here I do 1 depot, triple barracks rush. Because, like, all the openings, all the rushes, like, next time I'm not going to do a rush, I'll explain later in a video. But against infantry, you can just spam Hogos and Chihas. Against M15s, you can just spam RUSE and AT guns, and pillboxes, LMAO. Fucking, like, there's literally no way to get around that. With either of the openings, really. Just 3 depot, I'm on 1 depot. I don't know why I camoed, that was unnecessary. Last time I had to play Germany against this guy, and I actually lost. So I did a... Fuck, what did I do? Oh, I did the barracks AT base opening. Since I thought he was going to do an armor base barracks opening. Which is what you do. But instead, he went barracks artillery. Which, you don't do that as Japan, because you lose against double barracks. So it's like, what? It's like, fucking big brain opening from him. But anyway, back to this game. Now, on M11, this tank some fire, so the tanks are shooting AP and not HE on my infantry. So close yet so far. I mean, I get the armor base, which is 30 supply, and it's nice. But, like, this is really bad. He's up... Well, he's about to be up, like, almost 100 points. Okay, well, more, now, like, what, 80, 70 points? And he has 3 depots against my 1 depot, so it's like... Well, I'm probably gonna lose this game. Plus, he has, like, a stack of tanks, and I have pretty much nothing on the field. I actually did a Italy versus Japan, or Japan versus Italy video against, I think it was ME109 a while back. I had 4 depot stars Italy. I lost 3 depots to a M15 rush, but I still won the match because LMAO Japan in this matchup is brutal. So, whenever you're really, really behind in a situation, how do you win? The answer is counter pressure. Do something to distract the enemy, and ideally cause damage so you can get your own depots up. And not have to spend money on units. Makes a 4th depot. So yeah, the plan here is heavy infantry counter pressure on the flanks plus the M11 on the flank while I get my depots up. You still, like, this is like Japan's game. Like, it's gonna be hard to lose this, but this guy he ends up playing very passive for what he has against me. Like, pretty much the whole match, I'm gonna be so down in units on the field compared to him. In terms of, like, just raw supply I have available on the field. Yeah, these guys are breaking off towards the right, M11's going towards the left. Tries to push down the forest. Like, he could have won here. All he had to do was go this way or this way. And just be careful of his tank micro, and there would be nothing I can do about it. M11 gets panicked, but he doesn't die, fortunately. So he decides to go... Oh, he's actually making Ago. That's... Again, like, he could have just made more Chihas and just killed me right here. Yeah, my 3rd depot comes out. But yeah, as you can see, he's breaking off units to go deal with these heavy infantry. He's doing attack around the right, so I reposition my infantry. Okay, this is kind of a reposition. It's also kind of a counterattack, since I'm going to end up breaking these infantry off to go join in the attack on this depot. He ends up backing off since he's afraid of getting encircled, even though I don't have any extra ruses here. I'm going up to my 4th depot. So yeah, really, I'm going to end up killing a supply depot, which is going to be really big. Comes out with Chiris. Yeah, I kill the supply depot, which is really nice. That's going to set him behind. You can slow him down a little, because again, all I have is infantry right now on the field in barracks. He has Chiris and a bunch of other tanks, so it's like, yeah. So he's just grabbing a depot instead of making more Chiris. He's actually going double depot right now, which isn't like, he could have, since they started the game when I failed my infantry rush, he could have killed me. Okay, so I finally get my AT base out since I want to try to do a heavy infantry AT push against him. Which again, Japan just counters this with a pillbox. Like, I can't do anything to a pillbox. But I make the A90 here so I can kill a recon through the forest, ideally. And here he comes with the next counter to AT. Fucking air. A pillbox? Oh, can't go that way now because I have literally nothing to deal with that. But I can still go this way, fortunately. And I can use the AT gun to snipe supply trucks. Now here's the problem with zeros and why there's such a hard counter to my soft units. It's because, well, I can't make AA because LMAO I'm Italy. Like, the artillery AA base is 45 supply, the AA is 15 supply. Plus blitzed zeros are basically invulnerable to AA. They're never gonna take enough damage to die if they're under blitz. So against any other nation, I could just go in airfield and make basic fighters, but these are zeros, so they're just gonna kill my basic fighters. These are 3 stars because reasons, and they're 720 speed. Like, there's not really anything I can do. 5th depot, 6th depot. I think he spy-roos that one. Oh, I guess you get to see it. That's interesting. My bad. Should have had it in forest more. So I kill this depot. At least I kill like 2 or 3 supply trucks. I don't have a RUSE camo. For some reason, if he doesn't strafe this depot, if he did, I'm positive he would have won the game. Almost positive, but he doesn't, thank God. So at this point, all my AT's dead. I'm back to having basically just infantry, 2 AT guns on the field versus a fuck ton of shit he has. Like, he probably has 3 to 4 times as much supply than me in terms of units right now. It's going to artillery anti-air base. It's like, what do I do? Which in this case, like, I'm very limited options. I want to go artillery AA base so I can do something about the pillboxes and maybe kill some supply depots. But I ended up going double airfield, and I started making Cetas right away. But I should have just went for Veltros. I was kind of expecting them to be slightly more aggressive. And I do kill this depot, so at least I'm ahead in economy again. Although let's remember, like, I was down 2 depots. I was down 1 depot to 3 depots at the beginning of the game. And I had like no units. So I actually decided to opt for a A90 bunker. Ideally you want to put it like closer. And I guess we'll just die to artillery if it's closer. So I ended up keeping it back here. We'll at least shoot units through going through here, and we'll shoot recon through the forest if there's any recon that tries to go in here. Plus it adds a little bit of support and air fight. A little push right here since I have the amazing ability of foresight and I already have units positioned. He's making armored AA, which is really weird. Like, again, he could just made. I have 2 AT guns on that map and then an AA bunker. Like, I don't know why I just sent spam Chiris and kill me. Now I'm going for the Veltro attack. Let's bring out armored artillery, which I don't really have a counter for. It's like, how do I can't make Sparvieros. Those are expensive as hell. And yeah. Plus, these are level 2 armor for some unknown reason, so it takes 2 fighter bombers to kill them that aren't Stukas, so it's like, yeah. What do I do? Anyway, so I started going Simo Ventes, which are vulnerable to AT guns, and are actually vulnerable to enough artillery since they're level 1 armor. And they're also pretty vulnerable to Suzies. Suzies are garbage fighter bombers, but like I don't really have any AA, so like if he has Blitz, he can probably get in and out and have Susie survive for the most part. So yeah, this attack right here is just to buy time so I can get Simo Ventes out. And go double AT base here for the quicker attack. He builds an admin now, which is interesting. Like, I was just like, I'm so short on material compared to him. Like, again, he could have massed tanks or Chiris, or he could have massed units and killed me, but he never did. Like, he played really, really passive. I think it was because he was behind economically, so he was worried about throwing his units away. Like he can't even one-shot the QCs. Like, goddamn. Yeah, I don't chase because Blitz Shuri's will like insta-kill Simo Ventes because again, Simo Ventes are level 1 armor. So I was waiting a second to get some more Simo Ventes out before I go in after the Chiris. It's an AT base. Like, I don't know why. Again, like, Mass Chiris is enough to deal with Simo Ventes. This like Blitz Fanat and like you will not like go win. Like, he was doing radio silence when there's no reason to. He was also doing camo. Like, I only make camo so my air codes don't get strafed. Like, you really need those Blitz Fanat ruses. So, like, his camouflage... I mean, he has the admin. I guess you want to keep that covered up. But still, Blitz and Fanat is so important for fights here. Especially in air fights. Like, the camo's just not worth it. And the radio silence definitely isn't worth it. I don't know why he's playing it. The only reason you will do it, maybe, is to cover up a bomber rush. And you spamming planes. And now I'm teching P108s. Since he's coming out with AT, it's like I wanted to go artillery, and next time I think I'm gonna go artillery because I tend to rush. I default to rushing as Italy usually on this map. Next time versus Japan, I think I'm just gonna open a safe economic opening and try to do like a AT infantry artillery push with like assault guns, of course, because the howitzers are just getting strafed by zeros or killed by the QCs in this matchup. So you make the fucking, what are they called? M75s? Yeah. And that's for next game though. Yeah, this point I'm positive he's going admins. Like I have my own admin this point because like he's not taking any more depots and he doesn't seem to be making many units. He's still like 100 points ahead on points because like I'm not really killing any of his units except a little bit here and there. Like I killed one Chiri, 2 AT guns with strafes, like that's it. Like while he's continuously bleeding off my own infantry. And I need to have infantry on the field to provide a meat shield for the Simo Ventes, so the Simo Ventes also get blitzed by the Chiris. Or AT guns or something. Yeah, at this point I'm just getting ready for a bomber rush. Because like the depots are running out, especially he only has one depot left, and that one's pretty low. So if I can kill the admin, it's gonna be huge. I'm only doing one recon plane. Like if he was good, he could have killed my recon plane, but he's not. So I end up playing fanaticism here. And he can't play anything since it's radio silence and camouflage on his base. So, yeah, although I doubt he has any ruses, maybe one ruse. They fanaticism. I go in. This bomber's a little bit late. And he's going after my recon. I actually don't target right. Okay. Oh yeah, he does kill my recon. I'm dumb. Wait, no, he doesn't. That's right. It's still alive somehow. The heroic Veltro saved the day. Oh my god, like that was so close. But yeah, I get the admin in the airfield, so we good. Now he has extremely low income. I'm still on 3D posts. But like I'm not out of woods yet because I have barely any units. I have a bunch of fighters which are not totally useful. Like in it, like man, he's just so low on Chiris. But even like if he just masked everything he has right now, he could still break through. Unless he really fucks up. Because like level 1 armor is so fragile. Whoops. He rebuilds the airfield right away instead of I'm on 2 admins. I actually decided to go for camo since I was paranoid about some radio silence units sneaking through or something, like a bomber. Some more infantry. I do a little bit of problem on my sumo vintage, but then I fall back because I see the AT guns. So yeah, I just decided to opt for another admin again. And now I decided to go for another bombing run since I figure he's gonna have like what, one admin. And I know he's not gonna have any fighters, so or at least not more than the Keppel. I figure I can just spawn him again and kill him. Probably cause him to quit. Like he spits okay, so these are 50 tech if I remember correctly, they're 25 each. So this is 150 supply right here. Or 5 Shiris. Like damn. I'll go up to 4th admin too. I camo, but I just do this to cover up my intentions because I'm gonna have a bunch of planes staying on the airfield to disguise how many I actually have. So much QCs that they're annoying, but he never actually really did much with them. Yeah, it's just sniper recon air, which is nice. I have 2 recon planes this time. Yeah, like he has like they didn't do anything last time. It's not gonna do anything this time. So yeah, recon first. Sort of slowest. I actually I kill the fuck down the buildings there actually. God bless the P108 bombing pattern. It's longer than usual. But airfield, admin, armor base, artillery, and 2 armor base and artillery base. So yeah, it just ends up surrendering. Like that was such a difficult matchup. Like I was so behind the entire game in terms of material. But he was just played really passive. Was spending so much money on QCs and AA and stuff he didn't need. Like he built an AT base for some reason, but he never built Hories. Like in the first half of the game, at any point he could have smashed tanks and killed me. But anyway, that is the end of the video.